What is good, YouTube? My name is Emiros and welcome to the Martial Consulting channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about some critical lessons you need if you want to scale your dojo to 7 figures and beyond. I don't want to talk about anything else here, so let's straight up get started. And let's start with the lesson that the only constant that is basically constant in life, or that will always be there, is change. Like, change will always happen in the universe, on this earth, whatever you want to call it, or wherever you're kind of located. I mean, we're all in the universe and in the earth, but I guess I'm kind of fuzzing around here a bit. So what I mean more with this is like the market will always change, people will always change, and you kind of have to adapt or you will just die. Like, you kind of have to grow into the person that can make this happen and that can adapt to the market, or you just will not succeed with your dojo. It's that simple. I mean, and you basically have to grow into the person that can, like, you basically have to change yourself in order to make that happen, man. Like, to get from 1k per month with your dojo to 10k per month with your dojo, like, you have to change as a person. And it's gonna suck to do so, but it's gonna what you have to do. And it's gonna suck because, well, your current self, it's just like a biological organism. Like, your ego basically is like a biological organism, and it just wants to survive. And what happens when you threaten the survival of it, of itself? Like, it will hurt. Like, you will face pain, like psychological pain, and this is when you know your current self is dying and you're evolving into a new self, into a self that can hopefully handle like 10k per month dojo. Because if you could already handle a 10k per month dojo, well, why are you not having a 10k per month dojo yet? So what you will need to do is to go through a lot of mental suffering, and you need to do psychological suicide. Not like a physical sense, or stub your toe and or break your ankle because I said pain is good. No. It's all up here. It's all mental, man. I think you get the point. So a good quote to remember here is like, when you're going through hell, just keep going through hell, because otherwise you'll probably never ever get to a 7-figure dojo. You can ask any 7-figure dojo owner, they will tell you it fucking sucks to get there. It really fucking sucks, unless they've been like lucky or they've been gifted this dojo from their dad. I mean, whatever it might be. Anyways, the next lesson is that you should not worry about how much you've learned in the past. You should worry about how much you've done in the past, and the past is influencing the future. So it doesn't really matter like how much you do, how much you learn. It only what's mattering is how much you do, and how much fire are you like actually getting with your dojo. The rest is irrelevant. Like, the rest doesn't matter. Only focus on what you've done, and only focus on doing, not learning. Especially in the beginning. Later you can focus a bit more on decision making, all of that. But firstly, just focus on doing. Super important lesson, I would say. And then the last point is basically already what I was saying in the first playlist is, yeah, like, most men and probably women as well. I don't know. I'm not a woman, but I guess it's the same for women and for all of the other genders that are out there. If you're a helicopter, it's probably the same for you. Whatever, I don't care. Is that most people live a life of quiet desperation. And what I mean with this is, like, most people know that their life sucks and they can be better and they can become like a better version of themselves, but they just won't do it because it sucks. It's hard to do it. What I said before, your ego is a biological organism and that doesn't want to go through pain, and you basically have to face pain every day as much as possible if you want to get as fast as possible to your goal. Like, imagine this, like this is like an equal level, and then like the more pain you face, the faster you'll get to your goal. And so let's say your goal is up here, and let's say you're currently down here, and you were when you were born or when you started your dojo down here. So you've worked a bit and now you're here, and 10k per month is here, and here you're at 1k per month. Well, you only like you can only fill up this glass basically, or whatever, like this cup, once you go through pain. So the more pain you put in it, the more it goes up, and the more money you will make basically, and then the faster you'll be at 10k per month. Also, the more high quality students you'll get, the more you'll enjoy teaching, whatever it might be. I mean, sure, teaching might suck sometimes because you're almost burned out, but I guess you get the point. And so you're almost like a honeybee. Like, you always go to these places and collect this honey, and then come back, and then um, you basically get like all of this pain, and then you come back to like the main spot, and then you just give it all there, and then like it will give you something back. And it's the same with the market. I know this was a weird analogy, just forget about it. I lost kind of the point there, but like, you can kind of imagine that, like, you go out there, you grab like all of this pain, like this mental suffering. We are only talking about mental suffering, not physical suffering. I want to state it really clear here. And then when you basically collect all of that suffering, all of that mental suffering, and then you basically go to the market with it, and you say like, hey, here's that much pain. How much am I worth now? The market will tell you like, hey, you still watch Netflix sometimes, so but you still went through a lot of pain. So I'll give you like, I don't know, a 6K per month dojo, but not a 10K per month dojo, whatever. After like a year or something, whatever it might be. I guess you get the point. Anyways, another good thing is like the kind of the most important thing is basically you need to be 6 times, like if there's like a scale to 10, you need to be 6 out of 10 times disciplined. Like if you're only 4 out of 10 times disciplined, you're gonna regress. If you're only 5 out of 10 times disciplined, you're gonna stagnate. If you're always 6 out of 10 times disciplined, or if you're facing pain 6 out of 10 times, you're gonna make progress, trust me. If you face pain 8 out of 10 times, you're gonna make more progress, 9 out of 10 times more, and 10 out of 10 you're gonna absolutely crush it. But that's probably hard, and you're probably gonna burn out sometimes, which is normal. Just take some time off and then go through pain again. Basically, it's the most meaningful thing you can do. Anyways, that's everything I have for you in this video. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down in the comments. If you want more students for your dojo, click the first link in the description and leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.